Happy Time Zone sports fans. Welcome to 90 Infinity 5, the sports hub for this Blaseball Sunday. My name is Joey T. Badger, your host of this weekly recap show presented by Blaseball News Network. Blaseball.news, your source for all of your rich and entertainment. Chat, hello, welcome. It's Sunday. We went through season number 21. We made it. So let's see some woos and yeehaws in the chat. Because we're here, and we're here to celebrate Blaseball and recap what the heck actually happened in Season 21. We have a whole panel of guests to join us today. Look at all these yeehaws. Yes! Yeehaw! To talk about what the heck happened. A couple things to remind all of us in the chat. This show is for you. This show is for you all to enjoy or enjoy as best we can Blaseball. So feel free to ask questions. We'll try to get to them as much as possible. The show will be about an hour. Again, we also want to make sure that we are treating each other with kindness. Blaseball is a lot on its own. Throw in some elections, some whimdies, and some trauma throughout the regular season, and then just a whole bunch of it all at the election. So a lot of us, this is still raw. Please treat each other with kindness. That's my request for all of you. Mighty Murray, Joey, can't tell me how to feel. That's right. All these feelings are valid, so that's always the case. But we want to celebrate Blaseball in the community here and each other. So let's treat each other with kindness. We can still feel any way we want, but kindness is our number one rule here on the Sports Hub, because that's sportsmanship right there, baby. Again, Blaseball News Network is your source for all sorts of written entertainment. Blaseball.news. Go check it out. They are the bosses of the program. So I am legally obligated to say it, but also comes from the bottom of my heart. We have three wonderful panelists from around the Blaseball community. So let's all welcome them to the screen one by one. First, she is the writing editor of Blaseball News Network, her streaming debut. So everyone, please give it up for M. Pring.
Hello.
Welcome to the Sports Hub. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
you. And also, thank you for being the writing editor of Blaseball News Network, because it's a lot.
It is my honor to be the writing editor of BNN. It is so much fun.
I have trouble with written words, so I don't know how you do it. So my appreciation goes out to you. And so everyone in the chat, please say hi, M, and thank you, M. I want to see or more yeehaw M's. Yeehaws are on the table today. How you doing? How you feeling today, M?
Fan.
How you doing?
I'm feeling yeehaw, Joey.
feeling yeehaw. And there from the chat, there is BNN. Yeah, BNN's right here, baby. Feeling yeehaw. I have not seen the election results yet, so I have fresh eyes. So we'll be reacting to that on air. This show isn't about the election, but we'll peek into that a little bit. Are you still yeehaw after the election results?
You know, I try to be yeehaw all the time. I think yeehaw's a scale, and we're still at the scale of yeehaw. So yes.
Great. I'm not as scared now, so thank you for that, M. Now, M, in chat, please help us welcome a returning guest to the program, currently holding up some wonderful figurines from the back screen. He is a data ifrit for the Society for Internet Blaseball Research, one of our favorite friends in the Blaseball community. It's If Biff. Everyone say hi, If Biff. Oh, consumers attack! No! If Biff. He was a shark. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I spent the bulk of Wednesday's show on Dan with the shark actually right on my head. So it's a pleasant change to be controlling.
Yeah, a pleasant change. You never want to be chomped. Chomping is all. We never cheer for chomps or incinerations here on the Sports Hub. But how are you doing today, If Biff, on a scale from 0 to yeehaw?
Unfortunately, I'm probably closer to the 0 than the yeehaw, but I'm always enjoying myself here. Hi chat to everybody. That you guys help me make it through a day.
Oh, we're so happy to have you here. One of the best. Again, I do want to thank you, Ifbif, for all the chat support you provide during our live casts. It's always nice to have just so many great stats. It makes it feel like it's a real sports program. So thank you for that.
Real sport.
We won't dig into that anymore, but we will welcome our fourth panelist. Our last panelist, our ultimate panelist, they're looking dapper in the green room video right now. You might know him as the voice of the Hades Tigers and one of the voices for the finals. It's the Commander Rod. Everyone say hi, Rod, or especially yeehaw. If you're going to do yeehaw, let's see them in capitals. Rod?
Howdy, boys. How's it going?
There it is.
Quite the hat.
You're making a choice here, Rod. How are you doing this fine Sunday on a scale from 0 to yeehaw?
Oh, I'm doing mighty fine. That's a 9 from 0 to yeehaw, yeehaw being 10, and mighty fine being 9. Now,
Well, yep.
very good to be here. Thank you for having me, Joey.
Rod, it's my pleasure. Thank you for being here. So let's get down to business. Rod, so much stuff happened in Blaseball. I haven't seen anything, so I would like to just a quick agenda. We're going to talk about some of the lore that was just dropped, including the coin. I haven't heard what the coin said. We're going to take a look at the season 21 playoff results and chat about that. We'll talk about the regular season because Blaseball happened and we got to talk about it. And then we'll spend the rest of our time on the election. Again, folks, if you have questions, please put them in the chat and we'll answer them as much as possible. All right. So how scared should I be about what the coin said, folks?
I don't think it's too bad this day.
Too bad? Oh,
I don't
boy.
think it's. I've seen scarier Sundays.
Scarier Sunday.
Both kinds with the Y and the E in it. Yeah.
So I'm going to pop on down to the book, which has the feed in it, and let's look what the coin said. Why don't we narrate this? Rod, you're a professional voice actor. Do you want to narrate the coin for us, please? Going from down up.
Okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, put on your best coin voice, please.
Give me one moment.
Actually, oh boy. Okay.
Despite record successes, ratings are in free fall. We've seen active hostility towards consumers, and classified information has been leaked. All due to another disappointing oversight by our gift shop manager.
No! No. Are they blaming Binky? They better not.
They are blaming Binky.
No!
Security clearances were bypassed. Our historian's generosity was violated. These leaks must stop at once. And we have a message to those who threaten our league's stability. We are going to win, like it or not.
Thank you.
That was chilling. Oh my god. How I can't believe,
I feel much so worse now.
I feel worse. Oh. Emfring, what do you think this means? And what is this a reaction to?
You know, I'd like to first get out of the way that I do not stand for any slander against the Monitor. The Monitor, as the commissioner, is doing a great job. I think clearly the hostility against the consumers refers to some wallops that the dynamic duo have been doing, some avocado toasts and such.
Who is our
like,
dynamic duo?
That would be Liquid Friend and Uncle Plasma and their replicas this past season.
Yeah, teaming up and busting up the consumers, which has been nice. It's been nice that we actually are able to defend ourselves.
Yeah, but overall, I don't like the sound of the coin's threats. But I think it could be worse. It could always get worse.
It could be worse. Yeah, that's fine. This is threatened. It could be worse. They better not do anything to the Monitor, or I will go full riot.
They could have been more, direct about it. They're still being very.
When did
They
they ever
still
do
sound
it?
like a politician.
Well, yes, exactly. I agree, and I agree, and I think that's intentional.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but my hot take for a while now is that inevitably, eventually, we will have a snack of calamari.
Ooh, no, if no.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
listen.
I know that upsets people,
Uh,
but that's my painful hot take that I've been sitting on for a while. So
Here is my reaction to that. It better not happen.
so
It better not happen.
Season 27, we're just like all of a sudden the monitors on screen. The next thing you hear is just.
Oh, that'd be so. Imagine if the first sound in Blaseball was just the monitor being. I don't want to think about it. That's too sad. It's too sad. No.
He just sounds like Patrick. Like, hey, everybody else to go. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. So that is the latest lore. And apparently some new stuff just dropped today as well in the library. If you're new to Blaseball, there's a great new location in Blaseball.com called the library over in the info section, which has a lot of the historical moments from Blaseball. Most of it is redacted, but because of something that we'll talk about in a second, we're now getting leaks of information, and the coin boss god has alluded to it. What were some of the newer ones that were that happened, folks?
it looks like you have to do a refresh because they are on this page, but I don't see them here.
Great.
Yeah.
It
There
is.
you go.
16 and 17.
Rivalry in Exile.
Yeah. What was that, M?
16 and 17, a rivalry and an exile.
Ooh, great chapter names. Oh, did you think they're gonna write a Blaseball book at the end of this? I would read that.
Ooh.
Yes, story time with Joey T. Badger. Right, you are. Here we go. Shame. Canada artists and Charleston shoe thieves. Night. What is
I was
night?
about to say, please note that weather type.
It's like the opposite of sun. Cool. Night games. That'd be
Werewolves.
Imagine a player's turn during night. That would be pretty cool.
We have the dogs, so
We do have the dogs.
And don't worry, chat. We'll get to the dogs. We promise. We'll
But
get
yeah.
to
yeah.
Oh, we'll definitely get to the
We
dogs.
know what everybody's waiting for.
Yes.
So, all right, batting, strike looking, strike. Great. I love how this is just filler that is wasting pickled herrings. Okay. Shame. Double shame? What's happening?
Well, one was season C and then season D.
Yeah.
So there's and note the game number here, 187.
187. That's a lot of
Clearly
games.
deep in the. Well, if I'm not mistaken, the first couple of seasons appeared to be 162 games, like a certain non-blood sport.
Mhm.
So, and now these here are 97, which would be the end of a traditional 99 game series that we're used to. Season rather.
Interesting. Okay. That's fun. So, it's a sneak peek at maybe a tie-in for the real world baseball. I don't know.
Perhaps a prehistoric quote unquote sport, as the ancients put it.
I thought it was just a rumor, just a myth. Okay.
Sport? Shh! It is legend.
This is legend. That's what the L stands for, legend. All right, so again, we have a bunch of new teams, but nothing too crazy or scary. An exile, what is this? Profit sharing, fun. Divestment, cool. Parker Macmillan, oh, this is the big one. We'll spoil what we're talking to next. Our commissioner is named Parker Macmillan V. When at least when I started Blaseball back in season 4, we are on Parker Macmillan III, and every time one of those Parkers dies, a new one is brought forward. So this seems to be the first ever Parker Macmillan.
Also known as
P. Macmillan?
No, go ahead, go for it, Rod.
Oh yeah.
Awaken the Prime Commissioner!
I'm sorry. One more time.
Awaken the Prime Commissioner!
Oh, thanks. Wait. Who's the Prime Commissioner?
The Prime Prime Commissioner is the first Parker Macmillan and the one true Commissioner who will free us all. Be not afraid.
Well, I'm afraid one of that voice, two
I'm
of
afraid.
this modification here, unstable, that the original Parker Macmillan left instability in their wakes, and then something happened to the teams that became unstable. What happened to those teams?
You know, they get incinerated.
I agree with that, Goofy. Thank you. So the during solar eclipse, we know that if during a solar eclipse, a umpire might incinerate someone, right? We had teams that were incinerated, the entire team, which is crazy. Is this the first instance that happened in?
Yeah, those are the two for today. The others, might be new to the audience in general, but those are the two that are revealed as of today.
Okay, so these two ones are new, but throughout the week we've been getting more and more and more, and we'll dive into that a little bit soon. Cool.
Does everybody else have a little arrow next to an alternate, or is it just Joey?
Huh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did I accidentally stumble into lore?
No, I don't think so. But it's weird because I don't have that on mine.
I don't either.
Huh.
Me neither.
Oh, I think chat is explaining it because I'm zoomed in. It is mobile CSS.
Okay, I got excited for nothing. Okay.
Thank you, Tantosaur. just classic witchcraft in the cascading style sheets.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like, are we about to discover dark lore?
Well, let's take a look at what actually happened during the championships. We have a new under bracket champions. Congratulations, Baltimore Crabs, and congratulations, Hellmouth Sunbeams. Sunbeams' first under bracket championship, the second under bracket championship in Blaseball. Baltimore Crabs win their fifth. Hot takes on the playoffs in general, and things to note during Baltimore Crabs' and the Hellmouth Sunbeams' victories.
Well, the Beams are the first team to have both an under championship and an under championship. They are the first wild card to make it all the way through. The Wings made it to the finals once before as an over, but didn't win.
Mm-hmm.
They are the first team to win a series rather, in one game, making them the team that has lasted the shortest and longest in various playoff series. For those,
Did they? Wait, wasn't it 2 games? I thought it was 2 games.
Yes.
Best of 2. It's first to 2 in the wild card.
In the wild card round.
In the wild card round.
In
the wild card round, it's first to 2, and Sunbeams versus Dale went to extra innings, which gave them a bonus Sun win, and the Sunbeams lost, which, as we all know, is a good thing.
At least in the under bracket.
Giving them a second under bracket win and kicking the Dale right out of the under bracket right away, which my understanding is that Dale was actually quite thankful for.
Yeah, just less time for consumers, less time for incinerations. So that's a fun stat. Folks, this season, last election, we had Sun 30 pass. Enfring, remind our folks, what exactly is Sun 30 and why is it causing chaos?
So Sun 30 was a decree where when you went into extra innings, each team got a win, if I'm not mistaken. So naturally, when you're dealing with playoffs and postseason and you're trying to get to wins, you can just get 2 in a game with Sun 30.
Yeah, and it seemed like it easy to as well. If you look at the stats on Blaseball.com, a lot of these wins are a lot higher than the records, which is not something we're not used to. When you loop around, get 10 points with Sun 2, you get extra wins. Now with the Sun, parentheses Sun, black holes, which are negative wins, get you wins anyway. So there's lots of ways to get wins, but the reason why that this win total, that's why the Tacos have 11 more wins than their record, mostly due to Sun 30. So anytime you go into extra innings, you get an extra win, which is nice. Also, it's just hockey.
Yeah, by Earl Siesta, every team had already accrued more win objects than their non-losses in their record. Between the burps and the extra innings, it piled up quite quickly.
Yeah, and I imagine because wins are physical objects that they just add to E-density, so I'm sure the consumers loved it. Anything else worthy of note? The Hades Tigers, of course, fell to the Baltimore Crabs. Your Hades Tigers, Commander Rod.
We were just happy to be there. We beat we were not supposed to make it to the playoffs. First off, and then we beat the strongest team in the season by luck. We beat the Tacos by luck, and it should have been Tacos and Crabs, and I honestly believe that the Tacos would have beat the Crabs had they gone to the finals. But the fact that we made it to the finals, everybody in the Tiger pit was just like, "Why are we here? What are we doing?" We decided. It came up the idea that Hades Tigers are like orc boys from Warhammer 40K. Their magic relies on them believing. So if they believe, it's real. So it's like, we bite the flames on the side of the plane and it makes it go faster. And it goes faster because they believe it, right? So the idea is that the Hades Tigers believed so much that we could make it to the finals that we did, even though we shouldn't have. It shouldn't have worked that way.
I have a follow-up question, Rod. What happened during the finals, and why did they stop believing in themselves?
I don't know.
One of the major things that happened to a lot of teams during the regular season, especially the finals, is when you have an underhanded pitcher. That's the new meta now. Is if you have an underhanded pitcher, you are going to do well. Any reason why underhanded pitchers are so strong in a current Blaseball?
Let me think about that. I think it might be because if you hit a home run off of them,
don't do it that way.
The polarity of it is flipped, which means if your home run would have scored a run, it's now a negative run, and vice versa.
What? So you're saying home runs are bad?
Yes.
But how do you score points?
Small hits.
Yeah, you gotta just get them around the bases, steal some bases.
The term that I've been stealing from Voice of the Taco with Benjamin Reese is have more of a conga line style team, which I really love, and I'll give him credit every time I say it. But so singles, doubles, triples, keep those runners moving around the bases. Set up that Looney Tunes Bugs Bunny setup. Teams go for that, and the reason I don't think the Tacos were going to beat the Crabs, and the reason what happened at that end was the Crabs went into those finals with two underhanded pitchers. 4 of the 9 games that they played had underhanded pitchers, and spoiler, they won all those 4. In addition to the others,
There was an interesting stat I think you brought during one of our streams, If Biff, that underhanded pitchers had something like a 75% win percentage when pitching.
It was 75 at the midseason. We talked about it. When I checked Saturday night or something, Friday night, it was up to 81%.
Wow.
Underhanded pitchers had won 81% of the games they played. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. Baseball is usually a whole thing. Well, thank you for...
Michelle Sportsman, rather, had a ERA this season of negative .04. So
wait a second. Hold on. Why is Sylvia Roadhouse on the Crabs?
Oh, yeah, you didn't look at the spoiler I tried to send you, did you?
No. Why? Sylvia Roadhouse is the Boston Flower. Why?
Not anymore.
No, I don't know. Tossers on the Flowers. Why?
Because he's there to toss your salad like his name Romaine.
Oh, no.
Really, Rod?
Yeah, because you're the Boston Flowers and he's the tosser, so he's tossing the salad.
If you want another one,
it's not. Listen, don't look at me like that, young man.
10 letters that way, folks.
Rod, I'm stealing a comedy point, or I'm taking it away from you. It's mine. Anyways, we'll get to that. Any other things about the playoffs? Sunbeams again, the under champions, and the Crabs, the over champions. Crabs, one more, and they'll evolve twice. The first team to evolve twice. That's fun.
They have tied the Mechs for 5 wins each.
Oh, Mechs do have 5. That's right. They had their 3 previously before descending to Blaseball us. What's funny?
I like to
Rod?
imagine that like these teams that come in with like they came in with like championships already. It's like whenever you're starting a D&D campaign and everybody's like, "Oh, we're starting at level 3," and it's like, "But I have a level 20 character that I've used for 20 years." It's like,
it's too bad you're starting at level 3.
Listen, man. And then we're facing the Tarrasque. I already killed it. I already killed the Tarrasque. There's no other in this world. Listen, man. Come on.
What a nerd.
Yes.
And we love you.
Thank you.
All right. So that was the playoffs in a nutshell. Let's go back to the regular season. We talked about Sun 30. Sun 30, of course, adding a lot of wins to everything. I can't wait to know what Sun passed, because I was definitely pulling for Sun Point 1 because it's a little baby Sun. Georges go up, Worms go down. We explored some of the extra planar places in Blaseball this season. Let's talk about Blaseball 0 first. What is Blaseball 0?
So if you go to the depth chart under info on blaseball.com, you'll see a little graph. And currently what we know is that the y-axis is based on your E-density. And as you can see, the Georges are all the way up there by the little cacti. That's Blaseball 0. And
why are they so high? That's very up.
I believe they have some negative players. Is that correct?
They have some negatives. They have that light-handed that Joey just pushed through. And what really floated them up big time is that light-handed reverses the E-density of items. And to really crash their way up, they went and got themselves a Chorby Soul.
Oh, wow.
So Chorby's Soul that was originally on the Georges was incredibly negative at the time. So they floated all the way up.
There's an apostrophe S. There's an apostrophe S after Chorby.
Yes. Chorby Soul's Chorby's Soul.
Yes.
Thank you for that grammatical clarification. So they actually have they still have the item? Nope. Where did the item go?
Not that one. 2 and 3.
2 and 3. There's so many Chorbys.
And they actually spoiler.
Yeah. Oh no, there's more spoilers. No, they don't have it.
Well, you know where that one went.
Oh yeah, it's Chorby. Yeah, Chorby Soul. Second, we'll get that one very, very, very soon because we talked about why the flowers are so low.
Yeah.
No one had the items. Where are the items?
I'll stop your pain. The chat is also informing you. Just go for Clove G1.
Wait, why?
I don't know. Just
check it out.
Why? Wait, hold on. I thought Gloria Bugsnax had this. What did I miss?
That's
anyways,
not the one that Gloria had either.
Oh no, this is okay. So Chorby Soul's just running around. So these are items that are incredibly dense. You can tell by all the E density here. Merely makes a player really big. I speak good. So I imagine having that on your team with the negative modification. That's why the Georges are so high. But why are the flowers so low? And I thought the Worms also get a Chorby Soul as well. What happened with that?
Well, let's start with the Worms there first.
I love the Worms.
Worms. Yeah, the Worms chose the other route. They were the other team that went and got themselves a Chorby Soul. And then, as you have there, they are heavy-handed, meaning that their items were positive E-density. So getting all that together, the Worms historically have always been very careful about E-density. They got some bad chomps several seasons back. The number of championships they have has weighed them down for a while. They had the tractors on the bench for a little while. So they've always been very careful with it, but it's always something that's threatening. So they just embraced it this season. They took their heavy-handed. They took a Chorby Soul, and they sunk all the way down. So much like your Blaseball Zero end zone, we're going to say that the worms crashed down to Blaseball2.com, a site that had been a little more explored and revealed in the past when the crabs ascended. I don't know if you want to pop that site up because that's a pretty fun graph.
I would love to. Let's check out Blaseball Zero right first. Blaseball Zero, and I see the chat explaining x-axis as well. We'll take a look at that after. We look at Blaseball
I know
Zero.
what you want me to say.
If we're going to Blaseball Zero, we need to.
Oh, it's cannot be reached. Why? Uh-oh. What did I do? Blaseball. There it is. Okay.
And you'll notice that cactus there towards the middle left is in fact holding a Blaseball.
This one?
A little lower.
This one?
And closer. Getting warmer.
Do you see the Blaseball, everybody?
I'm sorry, Rod. What accent are you doing?
Boy, we gonna find ourselves a Blaseball today. Listen to me, boy.
Yeah, where is it, Rod?
It's over there, boy.
So while Joey plays
Over
Where's Waldo,
here.
that is the Blaseball 8, if I'm not mistaken, meaning that all the single digits from 1 to 9 have been discovered with the sole exception of Blaseball 7. Does that mean
here
something?
it is. I found it.
Who knows? But yes, there's Blaseball 8 in the cacti. And then
Why didn't you tell me it was right in front of me? Jeez, come on, Fifth.
half the fun of Where's Waldo is finding Waldo, isn't it?
No, it's true. Yeah, it's about journey, not the destination.
So Blaseball 2,
Blaseball 2. I'll go there.
which is what we started all this with.
Yes.
Half the fun of Where's Waldo is everywhere
fish!
that he isn't.
That's your fish tornado, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right, fish are back, baby! When we reincorporating salmon and models from the 1990s. I still have that video. It's still there.
One of my favorites.
Oh, it's back. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. Those are herrings.
They are not Swedish fish, despite the fact that they look
No.
delicious.
I would eat them. They look awesome. Why? Oh, goodness. Usually it doesn't look like this. Usually there's a gate here. How do I delete all of these?
You can kind of see a little bit of it.
Oh my god.
As I delete these, why are these herrings good, and why are they flying out towards the camera?
Well, the
the
worms
jump
crashed
scare.
into the end zone, getting a safety for those football fans at home, which crashed open the gate. When Joey's done deleting fish, you'll see a completely smashed open gate. And that allowed us to have access to a couple of different things in the course of the site. One was the dynamic duo wrestling moves that Em alluded to earlier. They were protecting a lot of their players, body slamming, drop kicking, and doing various things to consumer fish. The other is the access to the pickled herrings for the library, which is a whole thing. And I don't know if now's the time to get into it. But yeah. So, but
I feel like we need visual depictions of Liquid Friend and Aquaplasma's moves.
Do we have something like that?
Do we?
community, I know there's been art for Liquid Friend and Knuckle Plasma out there.
What we could do is have each one of us draw a random move and perform it on a nearby pillow. Or like a stuffed animal, such as Kermit, for example.
Oh, okay, Rod. I think okay. I see what's happening. Rod just wants to show off a move.
No, I
Rod
don't.
wants the bionic elbow.
I want you all to do it too. Otherwise, it's not as silly.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
and I think we both need to shake our heads much more vigorously at him.
I think I get.
I don't know. Joey left for a while.
Got power slammed off of my own cast. What did you do? All right, Rod. Show us.
No. Unless you all do it. Unless you all choose a move to do. I am not sharing my chops, my wrestling chops. Y'all gotta choose one.
All right. All right. Do we have a list of those moves?
Oh, I got it.
We had power bomb. We had the bicycle kick.
All right. I'll start it off. I have my toe squared to Talops card.
Me too.
Oh, nice.
Mine is signed.
I have a signed one as well.
Yeah. To my fave Brazilian.
Oh,
To Toes.
I didn't get anything. Thanks, Toast.
Well, I guess I'm just more.
All right, here we go. Bicycle kick. I'm Uncle Plasma. Ah, boom. Just like that.
Em, you want to tackle avocado toast?
Ooh,
Yeah,
avocado toast.
I think avocado toast is just taking a big bite right out of the consumer. Just
Mhm.
reverse consumer avocado toast. Just
Oh, there it is. Boom. Oh, bite and then a dab.
yes, yeah, it is.
Yeah, which is fun because consumers usually bite us, so we bite them back. All right.
Exactly.
If Biff.
I have my Pluto and Charons here.
Oh, that's very
yes,
nice.
yes, I love them much. But unfortunately, I have to give them a bit of a power bomb, so that would be a
Boom,
kind
baby.
of move there. So there you go.
It's okay because they're not planets. And Rod, you want to send us home?
And then
How did we
which
get
other?
here?
Which one are Which one are we missing? We're missing one.
There's like 10,
Yeah,
Rod. Please, just move us on here.
All right, fine.
You wanted this. How are you not ready for this?
Yeah, boy.
Okay, that was worth it.
No.
Valuable
Where am
information,
I?
folks.
Oh, that was amazing. Okay, that was the payoff was worth it. Thank you all for doing that. Welcome back, Rod. So if you kill Kermit, will be fine. Kermit is forever. So
Oh, the flowers. No.
So we unlocked all those things. The worms, of course, went down. Georges went up, broke into the other Blaseball, and created a lot more lore and plot happening. Well, why are the flowers so low? Why are the Boston flowers so dang low?
Gloria Bug Snacks use the secret tunnels to go get an item. Pitchers who are not pitching that day can use a stadium's tunnels to try to steal a run or an item from the other team. They do tend to look for the items with more durability, and pretty sure Chorby Soul having 1,300 and change was going to be a big target. So, yeah, Thursday night, U.S. Eastern time or so, that happened, and the kerplunk of the flowers began. Fortunately, Chorby Soul protected Gloria.
Oh, is it gone? What happened to it?
It is gone, by the way. Another spoiler.
Oh, thank God! Thank God!
And there
Why are
was
they? Why? Okay.
Yeah, there was minimal damage to the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
They are on their way back up because, as we know, this is all fluid dynamics on the X register there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so flowers should pop up. This is recalculated at the beginning of each game, so flowers hopefully won't be there at the bottom. They got overwatered. They need to dry out, or you're getting those little bugs fly around and consumer attacks. What does the X-axis mean here? If Biff, M, or Commander Rod? Do we know?
I have no idea.
I've heard some whispers about A density. Now, I can't tell you what exactly that is. Maybe chat knows.
Right. Cuddle, which of the terms am I using and which of the terms am I not using right now?
Wait, what?
Well, okay. The terms, Sibber pretty much has the numbers and formulas that create the X factor left and right. I'm not as familiar with it, but it has been referred to in chat as Pog and Cringe.
What? Oh,
Pog density and cringe density.
X-Pog being the X position on graph, of course. We do know a little more about some of the terminology that's in there. I'm not sure how much of it is currently spoiled, so I don't really want to get into it there. It's a team, the actual modifiers on the team, and some of the other things like that. Again, unfortunately, that's not my forte. There are several Sitter folks doing much more in deep dives in that than myself.
So it's something. It's something that
the A density. I think all credit to Cat BNN, who I believe being one of the first people to point out and get it spread around that the A aspect of A density could be related to azimuth, which which is not, as many of you comic book geeks are going to say, have to do solely with Raven from the Teen Titans. It's a planar position in the sky. A and E would be azimuth and crud. What the heck is the E?
Well, in real azimuth, because I used to teach surveying in college as a teaching assistant way back in the day, the azimuth is north, and then the angle is from clockwise from north.
Yeah,
There you go.
I used to do a Milsim game where we had artillery stuff, so it was always like distance 35, azimuth 302.
It's a way of doing angles and stuff. E is for elevation. Oh.
Elevation density?
Elevation, yes, thank you. Okay.
Huh.
So elevation, azimuth.
That makes sense. Actually makes a lot of sense. Good job, Game Man. All right, so basically, to wrap up, Georges went up, poked into a Blaseball 0, found it's a desert wasteland where there's a Black Ball. Worms went down first, broke the gate to Blaseball 2, unlocked the pickled herrings, and the flowers just accidentally also broke down, and they got nothing from it except a few chomps. Great.
See, what confuses me...
Only one thing?
Yeah, only one thing?
No, yeah, but it's multifaceted.
Okay.
The whole first off, let's go by parts. First off, ascension meaning you go down. The crabs ascended and went down to 2. First off. Second off, the fact that breaking the gate down there caused flooding to go all the way up, which is understandable. Although, based on fluid mechanics, you would have to be completely submerged of the total, water level in order for that water to come in all the way in. Plus, you'd have to have somewhere for the air to go, which means that there's a hole at the top as well. Just
Please destroy the concept of up and down.
What's that line in Ender's Game? Is like your feet is down or something? I don't know. I liked Ender's Game. It was a good book.
Yeah, the first one is really good. The second one is very weird.
Oh, Speaker for the Dead? Yeah, completely different. I kind of liked it. Maybe think about life in a new way.
Yes.
The enemy gate's down. Thank you, chat.
The enemy gate is down. Yeah. So what makes me think is just you ascend downwards. Yes, if destroy my concept of up and down. However, Blaseball has this like it's 100 or 0. There's no in between. It's either completely literal or completely figurative and abstract. So either the crabs ascended down, okay, which means that they became dense enough to go down there, and then they lost density enough for them to break the gate and come back up alongside the other teams, or somebody flipped the Blaseball upside down.
Hey, Rod, hold on to your brain. Do you remember what happened when the coin first showed up? One of the statements that said,
Tell me.
What's one of the actions that a lot of people do with coins?
They flip.
Ah!
Yeah. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all a metaphor for Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. It's all a metaphor for that. Up is down. They're flipping the pearl. They're coming back from the World's End. Jack Sparrow confirmed for season 22. It flipped in 12, and we're now in 21. 21, 12, backwards.
that sounds about right. All right, folks, we cracked the case. Good job.
Good job, Rod.
Good job. Wow. Okay. So here we are. Johnny Depp is the answer, right? You are. Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of stuff we're unpacking here. Blaseball still is a lot. If you want to check out more stuff, I do recommend checking out the wiki or the library. Again, one thing to note about the library, and we'll go into some of the things that we learned from there. Then we'll spend the last 10 minutes or so checking out the election. We now have these pickled herring options for some of these items. Em, do you know how do you get a pickled herring?
Just the way you normally do. You upshell a feed event related to the investigation in the feed of Liquid Friend or Uncle Plasma or their replicas.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to the little side, you buy some peanuts, you upshell it. It'll say "Go fish," and in your little snack pack, you'll get a pickled herring, which you can then spend on redacted items in the library.
A good explanation. Oh, hello, kitty. Cat.
Oh.
Yeah. Is there a relation with the number of herring upvotes or upscales, as it were,
Yes.
to when something is revealed?
So it seems to be 1,000 upscales to unredact something.
Well, fun. So you can do your part by grabbing some peanuts, finding those lore moments during the investigation, and smacking some fish down.
Right, and then what happens is you can use those pickled herrings, which are preserved fish, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, to
that makes sense. Yeah.
start unredacting items. So that happened this week. This is a very lore-heavy week in general
so
in an
much.
episode, folks. So hold on to everything. But yes, you can now start unredacting those items, which is how we found many of these teams that we're now talking about now. There are 7 or 8 teams that have been revealed from prehistory.
Mm-hmm.
And which are not Swedish fish, correct?
They're not Swedish fish.
We were in the deceased area or things like that, and I'm going to use this opportunity, Joey,
Squirrels!
to get me back to the downward. Yep. Okay. Apparently, we're going to go to squirrels.
Well, I didn't. This is new. This is new to me. Sorry. So these are the teams. These are 6 of the teams. And you said there's a dog team. What's up with that?
Yeah, you might want to go to the dogs because everybody's going to keep asking about go to the dogs.
Yeah.
All right.
Downward dogs.
Downward. Oh, why isn't it in a search?
Because
get
they're
there?
not an incinerated team. You have to go to their point in
An
the
eclipse.
book.
Eclipse. Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
I think
chat support. Help us get to where he can click on the dogs as a team.
Eclipse should be.
Downward
There it
dogs.
is.
Here we go.
No,
Downward
you have
dogs.
to go back. You have to go to the library.
Yep.
No, he found it.
I found it. Downward dogs. Right here.
Dogs.
Now, okay, well, big stretch. That's very cute. I love their logo. Oh, walk in the park. That just makes sense. Are these folks all incinerated? No, they're still alive. Apparently, that's fun. The dogs are alive. That's very nice. But what's so special about these dogs? About these doggos?
All right, hold on to it, chat. Go back.
Downward dogs. Are you happy, Cuddle Fisherman?
And click on the logo, please.
Click on the
You like
logo.
dogs?
You like Doug's?
You like dogs?
I'm clicking on the
Joey,
logo.
you're such a tease.
I say if I click on this, where do I click?
The dog, the actual dog in the circle on the top.
I
left.
am. I'm clicking the dog.
Like the dog.
It won't work.
Oh, he knows it, Chad. He knows it. He's being a tease.
Like the dog.
I can pet the dog in Blaseball now. Wow.
Unfortunately, your screen was too stretched and we didn't see the messages.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
can also-
And for a little,
hey,
and for a little
I- I-
extra, go to a specific player.
Yep.
Pick
Ellie
one of the
Berman's
specific-
a good boy.
Yeah.
Why is that? Emmy, were you saying something?
Yeah, if
Oh,
you
wow.
go to an individual player and click their little logo, you can get
Oh,
get
Ellie
bit,
bit me?
actually.
Wow, I got bit. Thanks, Em. Oh wow. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, they're all doggos. Oh, bark, 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 bark. You can get bit though. Oh, this is amazing. I don't care if I get bit. Oh, you can pet the dog and
They
pet the
pet you
player.
back.
Yeah. Ah! Oh, that's
No, they
amazing.
pet you back. It was right there.
Oh, they pet me back.
Are you happy now, chat? Can we move on?
Yeah.
Pet the
Well,
dogs.
hold on. Yeah, we need to acknowledge Game of the Year right there. Blaseball
If-
now 2021 Game of the Year.
If I have a question,
Yeah, shoot.
Joey, can you go back to the library real quick?
Mm-hmm. Of course I can.
Because I'm wondering if that's also a thing. Yeah, that.
Yeah. I just noticed that too. What is this thing?
What is that? Let's put it this way. I haven't noticed that. What book are you on? Free History 1?
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't
I think
show
that's
up
your
for me.
CSS acting up again.
Really? Ugh, why? No, it's still there.
It's right there.
Oh, who's calling? Is that the commissioner? Yeah. The book subheader, library subheader.
Hi there, this is Parker Macmillan. I know you people are saying that I'm not a real person, but I'm a real person, okay? Just because I'm a replica doesn't mean I'm any less of a real person than you. I didn't mean to set fire to everything. Come on.
Oh, it's so sad. Oh my god, it's the blue phone. Wait, okay, I don't know. Something happened. Maybe I think I just clicked on something incorrect. Yeah, all right, yeah, you're right. So yeah,
Okay.
I would recommend exploring. You can pet the dog. Go in here as well. See all the teams from the Alaskan Immortals to the Arctic Fireballs. A lot of fun new things about the history of baseball. And do your part to upscale the event so we can see more redacted history. All right. Anything else we want to talk about from the season before we go to the elections and have me yell a whole lot?
Let's do it.
All right.
It's trauma time.
It's drama time, everyone. Again, let's baseball's a lot, but let's see what happens in the election. And Sun won. Yes, Sun point one. Yes. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, a close one, throwing 37% of the votes. So each run now is worth 0.1 more per inning you're in. If Biff and Sibber again are IVs. Let's see some RIVs in the chat for Sibber having to deal with this.
Believe it or not, those kind of modifications where, of course I'm saying this now and Hubris is going to take over, but they don't tend to crash things as badly as some other stuff. So hopefully we can handle it.
Well, you say that now.
Mm-hmm. Hubris alert.
Hubris alert. So the sun pressure built, but then it got released again. Weird. All right.
You are hubris.
How should we approach this? What's it? Yeah, I want to view what happened in flowers. Okay, infuse. Sunshine's random stat category. Cool. All right, so we have a good base runner now. That's fun. Yeah, Alabama tosser. Now a Boston flower. Underhanded. A siphon. Ego plus. Oh boy. I'm what?
Where was Sylvan Roadhouse before?
The
What part of the line? What part of the team?
Wait, what?
Silver was a batter.
Sylvan was a batter, weren't they?
Yeah.
So
Oh, were they?
Where's Alberto Tosser now?
No, don't jump. No.
They're a batter too.
Also,
No.
if you look at that list of modifications for Monsieur Tosser, you might notice one missing.
Which one's missing?
That would be credit to the team. We'll go through this as we go down the things, but you'll see the economy took a big hit in this election, Joey. Birdie bucks, I believe the common term was causing people to reach unforetold heights before. I'm aware of people that made at least 10 million coins this season.
Wow.
I don't know if
Why?
anybody made 11. I think it's possible out there. But yeah, so
How?
that main thing, I didn't do it. Don't ask me. But yeah, so Alberto Tosser was a big hot fries, cold fries commodity. And the crabs, before even realizing that it was going to happen, were afraid, obviously, of their player becoming legendary. So that's gone.
There it goes. I fixed it. And now Adalberto batter. Great.
Very good.
This also means that Silver Roadhouse is a deaded pitcher. So,
that's not good. Oh no. What does that mean, Em?
So,
Ruby Tuesday too.
Yeah, so the last, or maybe not the last deaded pitcher that we had, but Jalen Hot Dog Fingers notoriously caused the death of a handful of players as a deaded pitcher,
Woof.
causing them to be unstable. Then they're incinerated, par for the course.
Oh crap!
And now we've got another. Yay!
Yay.
Ruby Tuesday's gonna happen again.
Well, hold on. I thought back when we had unstable folks again that they were just sent to redacted or they were percolated.
It was a different debt.
Oh, they're okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Silver
no.
rolled the specific debt that Jalen had when Ruby Tuesday happened.
That's not good.
So they're now Kilver Roadhouse.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Whoops.
Like I feel very bad for the rest of the league because I'm a Tiger,
Mm-hmm.
and that can't really happen to Tigers.
I'm sorry. Tacos revoked, not a number. Why?
Now they're
5% of all
on
votes.
Odyssey.
5% of all votes, Joey.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
it was a
Yeah.
windy.
Wimdy, baby. Great. Well, I guess they're now in the shadows for the Breathmans. Great. So now the economy crash. I'm kind of happy about that because coins were just getting out of hand.
Well, we're not done
so-
talking about the economy changes here.
Oh, well, if Biff, why don't you lead us through that? Okay, what else happened to the
Keep
economy?
going. We'll get there.
Okay,
Sure.
okay, we'll go through. Okay,
I
a
want
swap.
everybody else to get in. I don't
All right, that's
want to-
fine. I love swaps.
Oh, look. Dandy Don Mitchell.
Danny Don Mitchell via roster swap is now in the rotation. Fun. Why is this? a big
He
deal?
of the 200 plus stolen bases. For those of folks who are not, for those of us who are not on Fry's economy,
Mhm.
one of the other major earners this season, the past few seasons, were Pickles on stolen
Mhm.
bases. Don Mitchell has broken records of himself the last few seasons for stolen bases, and now he's a pitcher. So those of you on Pickles are also going to have to move on, possibly to Collins Mellon, possibly to somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
possibly move on from your Pickles. So that's another blow to the economy right there.
Well, there it is. Boom, baby. No coins now have to be earned. Back in my day, we just had to bet on things and earn money manually. Okay, Polka Dot Patterson, cool. Moist Soccer's. Oh, Moist Soccer again. That's nice. the former shell themselves, one of the best pitchers in the league. Great. Jump solo is infused. Cool. Any other things that happened in the election? No! Millennials!
Oh yeah,
Why?
by the way,
Wimdy.
Why? Mill.
Wow. It was a Wimdy.
Wow. Why did it steal the cactus?
Joey, remind me, when Castillo keeps going back and forth, does it keep being the Mills and the Flowers? Has it been
Yes.
back and forth to those two teams?
Yeah, Mills got Castillo Turner. Long-time Flower. Let Castillo live on the Flowers. Went to short. Now back to the Flowers. Now back to the Mills. Great. All right. Anything else happened? 2-desk magnification. Wait, is Ziwa Mueller a pitcher? No.
Dudley Mueller. Oh, you're not even there yet.
Yeah, Nicholas Mora was a Wimdy, and I'm very sad.
No, Mora. Okay, Mora's a moist talker now. Great. Just rather come for September-ish. Okay. Lancelot King, great name. In the shadows.
Yeah, I'll quickly though go back up a little bit for the Jazz hands and come through September-ish.
Yep.
Jasper Blather is a roamer. So
No.
look at that team.
Oh, Worm. Great.
This is not the last time you're going to see. This is not the last time you're going to see either of these two names.
Yeah, a three-way trade. Dudley Mueller is on the Pies now? Okay.
Yeah, we lost Dudley.
Dudley is all about.
That's who led the league in batting
But
average last
Beasley-
season.
Beasley's pretty good. Beast is a pretty good batter.
Mhm.
They're an okay batter.
They're okay. They're okay.
You're-
They're pretty good.
I think they're our best batter right now, second only to, funny enough, famous frickin' Owens.
Famous Owens, who I believe you want to talk a little about Famous Owens, Rod. Why is Famous such a big deal?
Famous Owens was a pitcher for the Hades Tigers for 19 seasons. Until I believe they got shadowed, and then they got voicemailed to us on the second game between Tigers and Crabs in the finals. Wasn't it the finals?
Yeah, it was the finals. It was game
It was
3
the
of the finals.
last game.
Yes, and Famous Owens, known for being a dramatic B, a dramatic blarg, was just like, boom, baby, we're back.
And then lost the
I
game.
was. Yeah, and then lost the game, obviously. But they were a pitcher, and now they're a batter. And not only a batter, but the best original Tiger batter we have.
Well.
We did get Hatfield Suzuki, though.
Oh, that's fun.
Who I know is a very dear player, so we're going to keep them very safe, and we're going to protect them at all costs.
Please do.
Yes, always.
The Worms continue to statistically have the lowest percent odds of any of their whales go through. I did the
1%.
math, folks. The sum total of the percentages are worse for the Worms than every other team ever since they've joined the league. And we now have another 1% happening and a whopping 30% chance. That was the big one, which I believe was the third highest at best. And the pain doesn't end there either.
There's more pain. Great.
And Cuddle was pointing out that you missed Glover also.
What happened?
Wyatt Glover, go up a little.
Why?
I mean, I'm sorry, we're going a little long, and we don't want to go through this too detailed, but
Yeah. Okay. Glover's okay. Great. Glover's now in the rotation. Fun. Why?
They're still an attractor, which is very interesting.
Great. What else happened? September-ish quack enjoyable. Oh wait, September-ish is going everywhere.
Again.
Well, at least September-ish is back on the spies. That just makes sense. That's like a nice thing. That's like entropy lowering. Flowers, great. Yeah. Wonderful. Ugh. Triumphant. Beanpot. Okay, Beanpot going into the shadows. Cool. Dale, six-back dog walker. Caleb Novak. Okay. Oh, Tad Seath. That's sad.
One of the original attractors.
Now a pie. Great.
Big
Inky
name
Rutledge.
there.
Yep.
Oh, Inky Rutledge is on the Shoe Thieves? Great.
Yeah, Bradley's on the lift now.
Why? It's so weird. Games. Okay, Richardson Games up into the lineup. Anything else? Who is this?
Sylvia Winner.
Winner.
Sylvia Winner.
Yeah, get to there's a couple big names right there.
Oh,
Connor
Jessica
Hamilton's back to
Telephone.
stakes.
Jessica Telephone a crab?
Jeez.
Oh, jeez. Why? Oh, my goodness. That's amazing. Okay.
Did they get chopped a bunch?
There's a big name right there.
Telephone
Jess-
is a telephone's an alternate now.
She got alternated.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, that explains
Yeah,
it.
go check out that shade for the breath mints.
Which one?
You know, you were there.
Down. Yeah.
The original
Oh.
underhanded Luke Michelle Sportsman, the only
Mhm.
player who's underhanded because of a modification rather than an item,
Mm-hmm.
now joins the largest horse in the universe.
Winnie has.
And those two pitchers are the entire rotation for your breath mints.
Well, breath mints are going to be number one in my rankings.
Yeah.
Cuddy DeBatterino is back on the
Back
list.
in the lift. Yeah.
Okay, welcome back, Cuddy.
Yeah. They said they traded 2 original lifts.
There's Torby Soul.
Yeah, wow.
But
Torby
George has got away. I don't know how much of this was planned. I don't know if it's timed well, but these two together work out really interesting because they take that giant soul, which we already know is negative thanks to their light-handed, stick it on Clove, and then the very next move, Clove goes to the shadows. So nobody's taking it from them either.
Look at that. They're stashing it away. Thank you, Clove, for being keeper of the soul.
All right, Artemis is saying that was a full plan. Then good on you, Georges, because
It was
that's
planned.
that's a two-will combination there. So
I mean, if we look at this filing for both of those, you can see that they were like extremely high. 97% for the move, and then 71% for the item swap.
Oh, good job. Good job. Very well done. I'm proud of you, Georges.
So the Georges are going to be
Good
floating
stuff.
off that X, that Y for a while, touching that Blaseball 0.
Good job, Georges. I'm so proud of you. Fish Summer, now Georgia. Georgia's all over the place. They are tearing it up. My goodness.
It makes sense to have a player called Fish in the Georges.
Yeah, that's just good branding.
Yeah.
Okay. Exchange. Bert Gonzalez now in rotation. Thank God.
Back where he belongs.
All right. Well done. Wild Wings finally getting Bert Gonzalez back. Heist. Of course, the crabs get the heist experts. Yep. Fantastic. Now all heisty boys.
Unsurprisingly, the highest bidders for that were the Shoe Thieves.
Oh yeah, that does
Yeah.
make sense.
I was excited for the Shoe Thieves to get that.
All right, a lot of evolutions. Anything else worthy of note as we wrap up? Any particular favorites?
From
that
what
happened?
from what I'm told, the alternate for the mechs was quite painful, unfortunately.
Oh no! Why?
Well, because they went and pulled one of the alternates, handful alternate trust there, and somebody has to do it, and they're all negatives. But I don't know how well it worked for them. I haven't looked at a lot of detail, but I've heard and I've seen chat confirm that they are very not happy with it.
Tigers really wanted it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the whim,
They did.
baby.
Tigers get some brooms.
Tigers get brooms.
Yeah, we got the brooms.
Yes.
We're all witches now.
Oh, good.
County mainstay Paula Turnip is a pitcher somehow.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Oh, what? That's so weird. M, any fun things? Any fun things happen to you, or particularly traumatizing things in the election results?
You know, I'm scared of that Silvair Roadhouse debt. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I thought maybe we could reform Silvair, maybe try to change that around, because reforming Silvair worked great the last time. So I guess we'll just have to deal with the consequences of our actions, I suppose.
Oh, that's ominous. What an ominous way to end that. Yikes. All right. Well, this has been season 21. It's been a whole journey.
Just one more quick thing.
One more. All right.
One more. I'm sorry, but all the way at the bottom. The Ohio Worms, for many seasons, were trying to reduce their lineup from 9. That hasn't worked out for them. They gained. Hello.
Bye, Joey.
I don't know if anybody can hear us while Joey's gone. There it is.
Yes. It goes on. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so the Ohio Worms went from 9 to 10 last 2 seasons ago because they gained Romer, Stu Briggs. Last season, they gained Romer, Pudge Nakamoto.
Which is hilarious.
This season, neither one of those decided to roam. But now Jasper Blather has roamed to the Worms.
Oh.
So the Worms now have a full 25% of their roster as batters who bat under 200 and have roaming, but apparently really like Ohio because they won't go.
Oh, Ohio's nice. We're friends with Ohio. Corn, we love corn. Ohio. What happened to the mints? The mints just have 2.
Oh yeah, just look at their pitching.
Oh my
That's
god. Oh my god.
And before you look at those stars, remember that Michelle is underhanded, and it's not an item, so it can't be stolen.
That's it. Breath mints. Champions.
Breath mints champions. Yep.
22 champions.
GG breath mints. GG.
GG breath mints.
Big horse. That's all you need. All you need for a championship.
Wow.
So that a lot happened. To summarize, a lot happened in Blaseball season 21. We have one more week of Blaseball left. Well, not in total, before we take a 2-week hiatus. Season 22 will be the last week before a 2-season break, the off season. But thank you all for joining us here. I'm sure more stuff will happen. Make sure you get your scaling to unlock more Blaseball lore in the before days. But otherwise, let's take a quick loop around the panel and plug your things because you are all amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. So let's start with If Biff. We'll go clockwise from there. Plug your things. Where can people find you and the stuff that you create? If Biff?
Thank you. As said at the top of the show, I am the data ifrit for the Society for Internet Blaseball Research. I work on the database. I'm hardly the only person. Sibber is filled with tons and tons of talented people. Please come check us out at sibber.dev and check out the Discord where you can often find me hanging out. If you like some weird and wonderful stats and some occasional rants, you can find me on the Twitter at biffif, BIFFIFH.
But that's reversed.
Because Twitter will
It's an alternate
confuse me.
Oh, it's alternate Biff. Okay.
Yes. Specifically when it comes to those scores and the one thing I'd like to push that I'm going to briefly try to link here in the chat is Scorigami, which is my sheet that I maintain based on the original Scorigami for NFL, which keeps track of all the unique scores that have ever happened in the history of Blaseball. And Blaseball has some unique scores there, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm a particularly big fan of that and enjoy it. So come check that out and see all the weirdness that happens there.
Please do. Thank you for making that. Thank you for being part of the Society for Internet Blaseball Research. And thanks to all our friends in Zipper as well, making Blaseball a little bit more edible to consume. So thank you for that, Zipper. Commander Rod. Look at that. Yeah. Rod, how about yourself?
I do Twitch. I have a Patreon and Twitter. You ever want to see a bisexual leftist Brazilian on Twitter who loves chaos? No? Okay.
Yes, that sounds
great. You can find me on Twitter, Patreon, and Twitch. If you like the voice acting that I do, my Patreon is there's a bunch of tiers. Every tier gets you a commission every single month. Today I'm going to be working on Joey's latest commission. Yeah. Which is super exciting. All the money goes into either my Twitch channel or me or my trip to the United States to go see my girlfriend for the very first time. Oh. And that's going to be super fun. Also, we play a bunch of video games on my Twitch. We have our own community of gamers, but not that type of gamer, like the cool type of gamer.
Sure.
Only cool gamers here.
It's such a bad word these days. I refuse to call myself that today. After this, I'm probably going to be playing some Sea of Thieves if anybody wants to come hang out. And another thing, and this invitation goes to everybody here. Joey already has this invitation, but M and If Biff, I am planning a Pokemon 5e tournament. So if you're interested in playing a Dungeons and Dragons version of Pokemon, it's a tournament that we're going to do. It's a PvP tournament. If you're interested in playing, let me know. We'll get you set up. It's it's the original $100. It's $100.
$100 to get in.
$10 million is the pool. Just kidding. Original 151 Pokemon, no legendaries, no repeat Pokemon. It's a whole PvP tournament. Ending with a Lazaretto is there. Laz is there already. They're already part of the championship. Super excited to have them. And after the tournament, we have an Elite Four run, and there's a secret champion that you can fight. So it's gonna be super fun. We're gonna stream everything on Twitch. If you want to join, please come hang out. If you go over to my Twitch, you'll just scroll down, and you should be able to find a link to that. And that's it. Also, Emily, not you, Emfring. Emily Haddock, my girlfriend, I love you more than anything in the world, and I can't wait to see you.
Oh, shucks. But speaking our M, Rod, yes. M, where can people find your great stuff and consume your wonderful media?
You can find me on Twitter at mfring, EMFRING. You can also find me in the BNN Discord, in Joey's Discord. I'm always everywhere. And come to BNN. Come write something. whatever you write, I'll probably read. So if that's a threat or incentive, come join us. Come on.
Absolutely. Em, of course, is the writing editor of Blaseball News Network. If you ever wanted to get involved with writing, fun stuff, there's a whole team of folks. Check out blaseball.news. There's a Discord link to the BNN Discord, or the Bing Cord, as we call it. I'm also the person in charge of streamers. So if you ever thought about streaming or doing stuff online, come down. There's a whole section for us. And we'll help you writing. I'll help you with streaming. We want to help you make art. So please help us serve our mission by making you create cool things. Em, thank you for the good segue for the plug, and thank you for all the work that you do.
Thank you.
And finally, that brings it back to me. Welcome to me, I guess. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that follow button to get notified of when we go live. Tonight, I'll be doing my Blaseball Season 22 Power Rankings. So come tease me live as I get it wrong. Spoilers, I'm going to be wrong. You get notified when we go live. Tuesday nights is our tabletop RPG set in the Blaseball universe. And then, of course, we do live play-by-play. So that's a lot to remember. So just hit follow so you get notified when we go live. Follow us on Twitter as well at the Splorts Hub. Otherwise, that's me, If Biff, Commander Rod, M. Thank you so much for being here. Chat, thank you for being here so much. You are what make this worthwhile. Commander Rod, you want to leave us with some cowboy wisdom to sign us off?
The oath of a good cowboy. Be rootin', be tootin', and by God, be shootin'. But above all, be kind.
Right, you are, Rod. Be kind, everyone. The commissioner's doing a great job, and we'll see you next time.